the video that Sean Penn contributed to Current.com about citizen journalism, you'll find that he has a lot in common with Dan Gilmore. And that the similarity is they both insist on the best from both sides and integrity from the producer and the consumer. Um, One question is, should people using Current have a stronger BS meter? On Current, members use their BS meters and point it out to others. It makes users feel good to find something wrong with a mainstream story and point it out to others. But you have to be careful about um, the bias of members of the Current community because they are just normal people. Um, some users follow Gilmore's advice of going out of their comfort zone in politics, and while most of the discussions I've observed have had a slight lean to the right, many views are represented, and Current openly and very strongly encourages discussing views opposing your own in order to fully understand the subject. Um, Gilmore also says that you should recognize how the media are used to manipulate and persuade. But on Current, people may have the sense that they are getting news from a friend, even if it is coming from a, even if somebody has just posted um, a story linking to a story from a mainstream media outlet. Reporting needs to acknowledge worldviews, and Current definitely supports that. But that is set back by selective exposure, which Gilmore and Manju both describe. People often keep going back to an organization because it's similar to what they already believe. So even if some people on Current are reporting underreported, unpopular issues uh, and perspectives, the community may not read it. But that's where Current staff can step in. They can determine what goes on the homepage based on their own opinions. It doesn't just come from what posts have been voted up by the online community. When you join a group, you find out um, pretty much what you already believe. Uh, but Current does have larger groups as well, which are home to many different perspectives. So it's important to visit the homepage as well as just your individual groups. Um, Current's main message to journalists is report on what's relevant and current in your life right now and discuss it. And Current provides the forum and gives you the tips. It's about the tools, which has been described by many of the experts that we've studied in class. Um, Wesh said that webcams give you a voice, and I think Current is linking voices. Stuart Brand's idea with the Whole Earth catalog was to give people the tools in order to make change. We should embrace the technology and actually try it. Brand said that the way you change politics is through the tools, and Current is embracing that this is a technology accepting generation. Brand said that you should investigate by making, and so Current is trying to figure out how media should be by giving the tools to the people. Current is experimenting with a multi-platform media, which Henry Jenkins describes in Convergence Culture. Um, According to Henry Jenkins, you grow participatory culture with low barriers of engagement and getting members to believe that their contributions matter. Um, it's definitely transmedia entertainment on Current. The TV network plays viewer creative content, which is a way to get viewers to think that what they're doing actually matters. Another method to encourage participation is by giving members exposure to experience and skills. And they do this by providing mentors who are staff members to help you and also show you tools and tips in the production section. We learned from Wellman that networks allow you to switch among multiple groups. You switch among multiple groups inside Current. You have different agency in each group as the networked individual, and your ties are chosen rather than forced. You can choose to discuss an issue with people who just have your same view, but you can also choose to enter a group with opposing views. And what groups you're in identifies you as a member of the community on Current much more than your profile information does. So, as Howard Rheingold's ideas have tied together our discussions this semester, um, I think some of his ideas about 21st century literacies can help summarize the current community. So, what network literacies are required for Current? Howard Rheingold cares about a community having access to knowledge and literacies. Current directly contributes to a user's literacies with tips about writing and shooting video, which are available for the community. And Current also gives the community a platform for users to grow their own network literacies, particularly cooperation and craft detection. Rheingold emphasizes the importance of participatory culture and getting the most out of a network. Your ideas are going to be seen by more people if you actually post an article rather than just commenting on them or just reading the stories and being a free writer. Users participate in discussion to answer questions that have been posed. And there's definitely some, this sucks, don't read this story sort of posting. But there's also a lot of purposeful discussion. Asking questions is a part of participation and craft detection. Users should follow Howard Rheingold's advice and be detectives on Current because some stories often don't have the most credible sources and come from very obscure websites. And as Howard says, you have to use your mind with the technology. So the tools enable you to be mindful about what they're consuming. So I strongly encourage you to visit current.com. I guarantee you can find something that you're interested in and participate in some good, meaningful discussion.